All right. Well, welcome back. We are in La Villa Basin. The beauty of, as I was saying earlier, in the very first episode, my first city. The purpose of the first city and why I do it that way is yes, you want to get a city up and running, but it's good. And that's when you saw I was really looking for a city with oil, is the fact that that city can make such a nice profit that you can kind of spread it out to the others, because I may do a city that is really just a small little town with maybe some little some small streets, but for this particular gambling city that we're in, I can send some funds. Oh, it's 11 p.m. Let's see what's going on here. I can send funds over because in the last episode we really put down a lot of things. But let's just kind of see here. So we're not sold out, but we are making money. Still got a half hour of game time before the concert lets out. I just want to see where the people go. So in the last episode with the concert, I did not have this casino built at the time. And I also did not have this bus station. So I just want to see where the people go, because 1,490 low wealth, 1,098 medium wealth tourists. In 10 minutes of game time, they're going to come out of this concert. And yes, we're making money with them at the concert. But what you try to do is you try to give them the option of staying in the city and spending more money. Here they come. Last episode, they mostly went in this direction. Let's see where they go. And it's only been one game day, so does the game know to send them other places? All right, we got some people going across the street. We've got people going across the street, and let's see. Now, they may be going across the street to get onto the bus, but I do like the fact that so we still have the large majority of the large clump of people. They're leaving the concert, and it looks like they're heading for either the bus or the train. And we'll watch and see how the bus and train fill up. I have 240 hotel guests. '88. these are building, and I think these look like, when they get built, I believe these are going to be hotels, which is going to be nice. Got a good number of people waiting at a bus stop. And it's a good number of people that are jumping on the train. So, but overall, I think this, when I get to this type of a city, this is an extra layer. Well, I guess you would, when I watch the electronics and the oil being delivered, I guess that is, kind of going, but I'm watching individual trucks, whereas here I'm watching people. All right. So once again, I have an entertainment. So tourists are more attracted to casinos that provide entertainment. All right. This enables new gaming modules that provide even more space for gamblers. And lodging. They can stay. I tend to like to do lodging and then possibly entertainment. And we can afford it now. All right. Let's do this. Since it's nighttime and we can't see anything anyway, let's go ahead and get some things taken care of. So let's add some more. 3, 4, 5. And we can do one more, but I just... could do another one of those. That's enough. That's enough. It's being built over there. So these are more than likely, some of these should be hotels. Now with these being high rises, the amount of workers may not, well actually the amount of shoppers may not sustain. So I already know that there's a likelihood that some of these will be torn down for residential. Let's go ahead and schedule. All right. And then once again, the city is making, we are profitable. The city's making money. So I spent $45,000. I brought in 205. So that's why the first city needs to make money, just to keep everything flowing financially. I really treat La Villa as a entertainment suburb of Pacific Shores. Now, yes, Pacific Shores and La Villa could operate in the red, but I really like to try to keep all of my cities in the green. I really do. Don't have to, but that's my play style. All right. Let's look at my employment opportunities. Okay, so let's do this. We now really can have a city that grows. I have a lot of low density roads here. Low, medium, medium. Medium, medium. And this is going to impact my taxable income. All right. It's time for this city to start growing from a population standpoint. Let's go ahead and future proof. Let's get this to medium. And while we wait for the sun to come up, let's just let's see here. Now we did have some. So do I want to go ahead and address my, so I'm making more than enough electricity, but the game treats, and it seems to really happen more with power than anything else, sometimes water. So for example, my power plant is over there. So the reach, as far as roads are concerned, now one way to get around it is, last episode, these buildings were not getting power the way they should. If I build a road, a bridge over here and connect it, well, then the power can get there. So that's one solution. Same with water. So we might look at that because they're both industrial areas. So traffic really is not a. I'm trying to think of how I would do it. Yeah, I'm not sure how I would do it. It may actually be more fun to do something else, like solar power. These are low density. Drop a solar power. How much is it? It's not that expensive. That's not expensive. And you need to charge the solar power panels. So you know what? And I can provide more jobs anyway. Is that where I want it? So now the concentrated solar array. So I would need a university. So this is where a university would come into place. Solar power amplifier. Now this is more the future, but this is not a future. It says, you know, the dishes look futuristic, but this is not a cities of tomorrow. And we may do a city that is more of a green city and that does not require a power plant um, of this capacity. So we may do that. So let's get people, should hire. Okay, yep. It's already powering the city. Sun's up. So that's going to help. I've not seen any indication that we've got water issues, but while we're on that subject, I need to be nice and far away. There's no pollution that is going to get quite this far. Let's do that. And a lot of this is just from just over time, playing the game and knowing what the game is going to present. Because I've created a city that's not a true, yes, it's a grid in some ways, but it's a little bit more. It's not like Pacific. So the game just says, okay, I can't quite get electricity to some areas, but now we've made it so that it's a little bit easier. All right, so let's kind of go through. So power, water, sewage. My sewage capacity is I always like to stay on top of. So let's give that. Our hourly income has gone up. We'll take a look at that. I think the income had dipped down because things were being built. Government. I've got my mayor's house. Garbage. I haven't thought about garbage in a while. So it's 7:30 in the morning and we're already almost halfway with garbage collected. Let's not take any chances. Let's do that. Fire. So just one, isn't that's hilarious. Pacific Shores. I've got one fire station and only one fire truck, but no fire issues. So let's fry health. Health has gotten better. I still want to be proactive and clinic. I like putting clinics in my tourist areas as well. You know, if I put it there, people can get there from the tourist area as well as ooh, nice. I like tucking things in, but then I wouldn't be able to add anything. Let's do, I don't think I can put anything else there. So let's do that. All right, police. after I talked about crime, it's not that bad. Education, I'm almost. All right. Transportation has come down a bit. Got that. Anything need to be. Where's that? Huh. I know it said something needed to be knocked down, but let's do it again. Interesting. I've never had that happen before. I really wanted these to be hotels, and I don't. All right, so needs workers. Higher capacity, so let's do this. And then we'll get eventually we'll get a high rise for residents. Okay. 77% approval, except for industry, because they don't have any place to ship their goods, more than likely. Give you one more. No place. Okay, where can I do that? You know what? We'll worry about that. They're not complaining that much. We'll worry about that later. Financials. Specialization. Okay, that makes more sense. I was wondering why that's much better. Okay. Population. Lots of available jobs. We've been growing. So we went here to here. I think this was a transition from low wealth to medium wealth. But I've got lots of and it just feels like this should become kind of my downtown area. But I have a lot of low density roads here. We really need maybe from here over multifamily. Medium, medium, medium. Okay. That's not far from the next upgrade. And that's already in the process of building. That looks like a high rise. That does not look like a standard house, so that's going to be a high rise. Did I set up a... Yes. All right. You'll probably notice that this episode, the last 2 or 3 episodes, I have stayed on turtle speed. Just so much to get accomplished. Let's see here. I don't know if I've got space for another large casino. So we could, because I've got this bus stop. People need a place to go when they get off the bus. So do I want to do it? And I think I'm going to make this all, I'm going to zone this. I know I want taller things in the middle. Doesn't cost much. It doesn't cost much of anything, and it makes such good money. Let's do it. Let's give enough space for that sign. I think the sign right about there. We'll find out. Let's find out. Let's do that first. Let's find out right now. Ah. If I'd known that, I would have put it right there, but let's take care of... Alright, so... Nope, that way. I mean, and the cost per hour is so low on these things. So let's do that. And that. Where do I want to put this sign? I don't know. I remember I used to do research to try to figure out. I have to think that the sign is not just for decorative purposes, that the sign helps to attract tourists. Might be worth an experiment one time to see how that works, if a sign makes that big of a difference. Let's take care of some infrastructure as far as that. Streetcars right there. And I am thinking, when you think about just how affordable, the bang for the buck. I may need police station. Can I do that? And I think I'll put that sign underneath the bridge. Let's do that. And let's see what we can fit. Will it allow? Oh, yes. That. And then that. Right underneath the bridge. And then that. There. And then the sign. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Maybe I should do it that way each time. I keep forgetting. So now let's, once again, I do not want any reason to not be able to go. That is really going to help my income, those two casinos. People may not want to live. We'll see if people complain. I'm thinking I want to kind of go a bit. This could be. And I may up the wealth close to government building. Let's kind of. So it's already medium wealth. Let's kind of make this a. I wonder if they're going to complain. I wonder if they were going to be happy. I don't know if I can keep. I don't know if I can keep high wealth happy there. Nothing can grow here. There's not enough space for a building, but I can certainly make this a. You know what? Where is it? Right there. Let's. That's going to encroach. Nah, we'll see. We'll see. Or at least some multifamily. They may complain about crime, and if they complain about crime, we'll drop a. Proactive. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait. If they start complaining, we got balloons. Look at that. Nice. You guys happy? Tourists are great for sales. Spending lots of money. Tourists are great. And that's a high rise. We're doing well. All right. Excellent. Excellent. 2:30 p.m. and we are at. We haven't had a sellout yet, but we're making money each time. Interesting. If you go back just a few episodes, this was empty. Got some multifamily being built here. Population's going up. The income's really starting to look good. Tourist cities can do well. Tourist cities, of course, can't do quite like a selling processors, but they can do well. And these two casinos have not even come close to their potential because they're brand new. Education. Okay. I know I'm going to need another community college. All right, let's see something here. It's just inevitable. So I'm going to need at some point water. So I can put water here and here. So there's 1, 2, and then one maybe there. But I know I've got 2 spots there for water. So a community college there. And I'm not going to need, but if I do need to put down more water, I can do just water towers. I mean, I could do a water tower there and there. I could do water towers all over the place. So yes, I think a community college, and we may upgrade. That's another thing. You know what? Let's go ahead and start working on that. Let's upgrade these roads. I'm not 100% sure why I did medium density in the first place. Probably because I was not doing a standard grid and I wanted to just make sure that I was doing it at least somewhat before I blew too much money. That's why. I think I'm going to leave these as medium. Let's see, did I did I create a stoplight situation? No. No. See the double decker? Wait, let's pause so I can catch it. Double decker. Holds more people, I believe. Got balloons. Did I put down the community college? Not yet. Did the roads. I don't think I'm going to worry about the water. We've got plenty of places to put water. But I just want to make absolute sure that I have lots of options. Especially in a city. I do not want my citizens to turn to crime. It's the last thing I want. Getting some buildings, it's growing. Yeah, I'm glad I did not. I think 3 suspension bridges. I think that would not have looked good. I just wish that this would. I think that's what. If I could have just had one more. You know, this has got 3. It's got 1. It just wasn't long enough. But surely they could have just, added in It's got four. They could have added in just different designs and colors for the suspension bridge. Even if the suspension bridge was the exact same look, just, this color, maybe a blue, just some other colors, some variety. Game seems to want to lag today. Really does want to lag. How are we doing here? That still has not gotten to the dollar amounts that I know it can get to. Well, has the approval. Okay, industry's happy with me now. 76% approve. Oh, I never did put down the. Did I put down the mayor's house? Yeah, I did. I did. Hiring. That's why I need more people. Wow, that's a lot of tourists coming in via the ferry terminal. That's almost 2,000 students, 2,000 tourists. It's a good thing I upgraded the road. Oh, that's. I don't like that intersection. It's not horrible, but I don't like it. I could do a road kind of going that way. That might cut back on. No, that's not that close to the roundabout. And then that way, now you could get some cars going that way. We'll keep an eye on it. I will either get rid of that or even get rid of that, because those two intersections are close, but I've relieved some of the pressure. Okay. Fire service is slow. Yeah, I would not be surprised because I only have 2 fire trucks. So where would I do? Where is another good spot for fire? I want to be on the other side of the city. I know that. All right. And by doing, well, the college was already there. I was going to say by doing that, I changed the wealth level, but that college was already there, affecting the land value. Concert's going. And man, that was really close to a sellout. Really close to a sellout. And it's still going up. 175 people away. 175 Sims away from a sellout. What's that? I must have zoned it right on that when I was drawing the zone. Yep, see that little piece there? Oh well. Well, if I had space, I would do another trade depot, but I don't think. I know they're going to complain about it at some point. Place to ship freight. But with all that commercial, maybe that's why. All right. I guess this is just watching it go from nothing. It's kind of like I think I said it in the last episode. Something artistic. It's kind of like painting. Well, if I do get an upgrade, I'm not sure where I would put. Well, I could, this is all in right there and there. Wow. Was it 2 episodes ago? I had 300 people using the train. Last episode, I want to think it was at 3,000. We're approaching 8,000 train riders. Conceivably. I could do some tearing. Let's see, how tall is. I could route a train track over here. want to see where the people go after the concert. We may speed up. It's 11 o'clock. Let's zip up a bit here. Let's get closer to midnight. That's a good number of people going in the... But are they going to get on the bus? And once again, just in case you hadn't seen any earlier episodes or you just didn't know, tourists. So each one of these little dots, because of the color, that's the color of a tourist. A shopper, for example. Any shoppers? Anybody shopping? Walking? I see cars that are shoppers. I don't see any people. Yeah, there you go. There's some shoppers. So they're shopping. And I see some cars, some workers. $480 hotel guests. So I'd have to look at the last episode. I want to say that that's a significant jump. $89. I think that's about the same. $90. $90. I think that's all the same. Um, 86 and 50. Nope, where's hotel? There, 44. So these buildings I was hoping would turn into hotels. And they didn't. Got some shoppers. But they are providing jobs. That's a lot of workers. So, no tourists. We've got some tourists at our bus stops. So we got tourists kind of checking out the city. They're there and they're there. Good number of tourists there. So tourists are going all over the city, checking things out. Not as much to see over here. But they are enjoying, for the most part, they're hanging out here. I have no idea why they would want to go to an industrial area, but oh well. not forget. Let's do another one. I want a sold out concert. That was concert number 3. Maybe, I think that was the 3rd concert. I really can't complain. I mean, we're close to a sellout. The thing about a tourism city, the hourly income fluctuates depending upon tourists in the city. So that's the one thing you kind of have, it'll fluctuate from here up. There were times where we're making 20,000. So I think these 2 casinos over time, 16, 12, yeah, because they should get close to, wow, that's really getting up there. And if they do, then we will have an upgrade. I'm not sure exactly what module we'll use. This casino and proximity, 46, and I'm only spending $485 an hour. Here, I'm spending 3 times that, and I'm not bringing in the same money. Let's see, how about this one? 41, 22. So this casino and this casino are the big money makers, especially considering what I'm spending per hour. Now, it's possible that this helps to attract people, but I am happy with it. So I need a proper downtown. So I need some high rises, and this is an awfully big area to be low density single family. So I think, like I said, I really think this is my line here. Everything on this side. Looks like health got taken care of. Not that I really did anything I just think we got health off to a bad start. People got sick faster than we added, because we really focused on power, water, sewage, and we were depending upon Pacific Shores healthcare. I think that's part of it. Once we started putting down clinics, then we went from being in the red to the yellow, and now we're gray. Well, let's get the sun up. There. And while we wait for the sun to come up, let's save. Wow, really lagging. comes the sun. I like the look of a lot of this density of tall buildings and the color as a backdrop. You know, if you're driving into the city, if you're driving in, you know there's stuff going on back there. Upgrade? Yep. We'll do that next time. And I guess what we'll do is maybe this city will do the Department of Education. We'll be all set and we won't need to do any more modules for that. I think this is going to be a good stopping point. The last episode and this episode, they're two separate episodes, but I'm doing it in one sitting. I like where I am as far as tourism. We need, over time, we're going to need another city that is more of an amusement park city. No gambling, mostly amusement parks, attractions, and an airport. I don't know if I'm going to do it in Pacific Shores. I need to take it a step up from the processor and start getting into taking my processors and putting them in computers and televisions. And instead of a city that's at bringing in, you know, when we left Pacific Shores, we were at $5 million. But you can easily get into a $20-30 million city. We need to work on the university. So there are some things to do. One of these city plots, I want to leave it very, very, very low density, quaint. We might pick a town that's a plot that's, and just have a couple of little roads leading in, maybe one or two factories. I like this angle. I don't like the pollution from the from the power plant, but I do like this angle, especially with the sun coming in. But I think that's going to do it. Will I sit here and keep playing and recording, and that'll turn into the next episode? It's very possible, um, but I once again I appreciate you joining, and we'll take care of this flashing. We'll go ahead and upgrade that next time. Are people happy? 75% approval. That's not bad. Anything need to be knocked down? Two abandoned buildings. So next time we'll knock down those abandoned buildings. We will upgrade our city hall. We may add the Department of Education. We will keep working on our tourism. We'll grow our downtown area, and we'll go from there. But overall, looks good. The city it fluctuates wildly. I mean, 1 minute we're making 8,000. Just moments ago we were at 17, 20,000. We're at 12. That's the only thing about tourism, is it fluctuates. Whereas with processors, as long as you're making processors, you know that um, you're going to be selling. And this is also, the processors are transactions, whereas tourism is still over here with income, and it just fluctuates. But as always, I always try to make sure I stay in the green. But that's it. This is a nice angle. I do like this angle. I think this is how we will fade out, with this angle. And I will see you next time. You take care.